That's the stream, bitch.
Start the stream.
Gotta get my side parted hair back. Starts the stream. Neo-Nazi fucking Daigle.
Jesus.
So bad.
10 points on your points cards tonight.
Oh, he is a generous DM today.
Pretty generous. I updated the Grand Charm list from 30 to 100. So
lots of new stuff?
Yeah, we won't be running out anytime soon because we were getting close to the nitty-gritty already. I think in future campaigns I'm gonna be more aware of how many points I'm giving out. Because you guys are still level 4 and just fucking beefed off of fucking Grand Charms.
Well, the level 4 is our own fault, to be honest.
This is session.
I was thinking about that today. What session is it? 28 or some shit?
It's session 25.
Oh my god. To level 4, baby.
I was thinking about, it's like, maybe I shouldn't have tied level progression to completed missions. I thought it was gonna be so easy.
Not for this crew.
I thought you would get through 3 no problem. It's the same thing with Sunday. Sunday is like
really?
stuck on the cusp of that like 3rd mission, like getting something done. But
so they're still level 4 as well?
Yeah.
Oh shit! No way. I thought they were like level 6 or some shit at this point.
No, just both teams get really easily sidetracked, and so they haven't actually completed an official mission in fucking ages.
Listen, that's your fault.
It's only 5 sessions.
You
per
keep
level.
throwing impending doom at us.
Impending doom.
We complete lots of missions. We just make our own missions and complete those ones. Like, ascertain sex dungeon and get life insurance.
Yeah, and get an Eldor a gun.
Yeah.
It's important. Is anybody spending points tonight?
I'll get a little one.
Get a itty bitty one? I did not expand the itty bitty ones, but they're reusable, so.
I am saving for a new grand.
You get a
ways to go.
You get a glitter charm, Loki.
I will take a small one as well.
You get a steed charm.
Oh, sick.
It doesn't have to be a horse, but it does have horse stats.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's a pretty quick recap. We started the session in pursuit of the Void Seeker ships, who were able to keep a significant distance. The crew discussed and caught up with the newbies, kind of giving them the down low of what they've been up to so far. Also, with the newbies getting the chance to meet a very stomach-sick Bork Lord. Vera called for the crew in the cockpit to show them that they were flying directly at Flongo, and watched as it spawned some kind of like strange ship-like aliens that attacked other ships and things that got close by. The Void ships used some kind of disruption coming from the living planet to escape and to not be tracked. The crew, not wanting to pick a solo fight with Flongo, changed their course and headed to the nearest Squengies. There they found the restaurant packed with people that were seemingly getting ready to abandon the system, and who were all a little kind of like downtrodden from watching their home be eaten. The chef donated some creds to the crew to help them upgrade their ship, since Oka expressed interest in taking the fight directly to Flongo. While Oka failed to rally the people inside the Squengies, Chaka was able to rouse everyone with an impressive speech that convinced several groups to join and help the team, with more Halberd citizens donating money to the cause and heading back to the planet to see how they can help. Grease Blodso arranged for a care package to be made and for them to meet with his brother Bleeze. heading back to Halberd to make some last minute preparations, it was when you arrived that Loki got a ping that Mobius's base had appeared again, and it seemed like somebody may have been inside. And we start there. You're in the ship port in Jet City. You have a day, like a full day, to get some stuff done before you meet up with the Red Rocket Racers and get ready to make an assault on Flongo. And that's where I'll leave you. We don't have to go to the downtime tracker yet. We can leave it on the Halberd City setup here. But just another explanation of downtime. I'm not gonna MT, you'll be the last person to go, at least on the first round, so that you can get an idea of how downtime works with this group. Okay. Everybody else, you should be familiar at this point. You have several options to work with: side work, mystery and investigation, personal goals, relationships, reputation, research, and self-care, which you can use to get rid of stress tokens if you have them. You cannot take you can't take self-care on a 20 or 25, but you can take it anytime before that to alleviate some stress. And with that, I'll let you guys kind of have a little conversation first, and then it will be Chubbs who starts our downtime today.
Oka, would I be able to get that mana ejector off you? I'm feeling really rough, and I don't want to be going into Flongo feeling like this.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
And I immediately take the mana injector.
I just used it. I don't know how to give it to him.
Your mind, as soon as the injection hits and the chemicals hit your bloodstream, your mind starts to slow down. It's been racing and almost in a state of constant panic. And you're actually able to breathe a little bit, Loki. However, you're not going to be feeling the effects of withdrawal at this point. You've fed your addiction, but the mana injection doesn't feel as potent or as strong as the last few injectors have.
Okay.
You need another?
Yeah, I'll take another. I'm not gonna inject this one right away. But I would appreciate another one if you have one.
I mean, I have a few healing injectors, so I'll slap one your way.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure there's a trade function, but I don't know how to activate it.
Yeah, I don't. I just got rid of a healing injector on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just dropped it on his character sheet.
Okay, cool.
Can I say before I took that mana injector that I used the spell slot to use purified food and drink on all the squengies in the fridge?
Sure.
The food's getting pretty rank in there. I think I should do something about that.
That's what happened.
I don't know. I kind of like it with the little tang in there. Day old squengies. That's where it's at.
The stuff in the fridge is not a day old.
It's at least a week old.
Oka doesn't keep track.
And Wade, I know we gave you that mech case just in case, but would it be alright if I took the boxer back for this battle?
Oh, of course, absolutely, mate.
Awesome, thank you.
I'll just have it as a tax write-off.
I'm very soft and squishy, and I have a feeling I'm going to need both mechs on Flongo.
I have moved the things for you.
Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take some of these credits that we have and get life insurance for everybody. If you guys are cool with that.
I do not know why I would need life insurance.
Well, I mean, you don't need life insurance, but 97% of the crew wants it. I don't really see the point behind it either, but you know.
Yeah, life insurance is probably a good plan right now.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna take some of this money and get life insurance for the crew.
So we
Yeah, I don't know. We
have
got
2 separate sticks in there.
in the Seneschal.
Yeah, so we have an 18K credit stick in there, and then inside of the others ship, the Moldy Crow, we have Jocelyn's credit stick for 10K.
Should we
Jocelyn's
just take
cred
the
stick
10?
still have money on it?
Says 10K.
I feel like that's not right.
No, that's right. It is noted. Contains 25,000, but the crew spent 15,000 on repairing the Moldy Crow.
Okay. Can we just transfer that 10K over to the Seneschal's cred stick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Just to keep it in one place.
Yeah, just to remove all of that on that particular. Yeah, you do the thing. You know what's up.
That's what I do.
Alright,
But
that should be enough here.
yeah.
I'll like hand you the extra credit stick and be like, here, I found this sitting in the cargo bay.
Oh my god, I forgot about this. This was so long ago.
It has a picture of Jocelyn on the credit stick. Is her in a lewd position. I was like, yeah, this is definitely Oka's.
Oh,
I like to
Yes,
think their cred stick is actually like a locket, like the old timey ones that you would like have your love in when you were away at war.
Well, it wouldn't.
it's got like a
It wouldn't have
QR
any-
code on one side and then Jocelyn on the other side.
Unless she was super vain and had that set in place, there's no way she could have prepared for that because originally Oka stole that cred stick.
Yeah.
It was like
it was
the
like that
first
the
thing
whole
that
time.
happened.
It was just like
Oka
that the whole
has
time.
glued his own locket onto it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get a fork and then we'll start downtime.
Alright.
Or maybe a spoon. I don't know.
Why not a spork?
I don't think we have any sporks in the house. Clearly a utensil oversight we need to address.
No, we're sporks.
You gotta make sure you have sports spoons.
Yeah.
Okay, starting off, Chubbs. Ellie, can you mute your mic, please? Chubbs, what are you doing for your first downtime activity?
Regarding picking up the missions, is there, like, when we picked up the missions and stuff like that, is there contact points for these missions and stuff like that? Specifically the Flongo one is a military related mission. It looks like they're the ones that are contracting this one out. Do they have a contact point that I can like reach out to and see if I can make an attempt at recruiting?
For the Flongo mission, Flongo the Living Planet. You're gonna hate this. It is in the quest notes. The diplomat that is in charge of giving you more information about the Flongo mission is on Great Axe. And might be dead at this point.
Great axe. Fuck. Okay. And we're on Halberd right now?
Mhm.
Is there... Do they have... Does the military have like a... Because I assume this is like a galactic federation, right? That kind of has us out. Do they have like a contact point on this planet?
On Halberd, yeah, there's probably like a Federation building.
Okay.
Hold on, I might have his name.
I think I'm gonna take Chubbs. I think I'm gonna take Chubbs and I'm gonna go see if I can find the building. Unless Loki is planning on going and checking out Mobius's lab immediately. If Loki is going to check out Mobius's lab, I will accompany him because I have all of Mobius's shit.
Yeah, that.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say yeah. That was gonna be one of the first things I do was head down to Mobius to check that out.
Okay. So yeah, so like Chubbs will come up to the group and be like, all right, you said that you got a distress fee from Mobius, and he'll ask you if you're going first, and if you know if you say yes, be like, okay, I'll happily accompany you. I still have some stuff, and I'll pull out like 2 mech cases that are like password protected, and be like, I still have these and shit from there, like whatever that assassin was trying to steal, like I still have them, and so like if you want, we could. Do we know if Mobius's like base is up above water? Like, can we take a ship this time?
Let's say you wouldn't know until you actually went.
Okay. Because if we can take a ship, we can kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone for the little DJ chick on top of whatever we're doing, right? We can get one of the graphics cards. I can help you out with that.
Yeah,
And then we
yeah,
can go from there.
absolutely. Yeah, I was
So-
thinking of that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'll help Loki in whatever he's doing with Mobius's lair. That'll be my first one.
Well then we'll go to Loki first so that you can kind of get, because I don't really know how to quantify that into a roll. Like, how do you set a difficulty for that? It's not really doing anything. Loki, what are you like? How is your visit to Mobius's pertaining to downtime?
I wanna investigate. Like, has anybody been there? Is Mobius back? Like, I want to investigate why it was pinging me.
Okay. So this is going to be a linked roll for you and Chubbs. Go ahead and give what are you setting the difficulty as for this?
10.
10.
This is just gonna be a low one.
Okay. So you take one of the ships out. Which ship are you taking with you?
The Zealot would probably be the best bet. The other one's Wade's ship, so I don't really want to take his ship away from him. So
Okay.
It's also kind of falling apart.
Yeah,
Right.
take the Zealot. Take the Zealot, guys. The Moldy Crew might need a little work.
I mean,
It's also
that might
late
fit in with the rest of the downtown area, you know? Help people blend in, but yeah, the Zila should be fine.
Okay. You take the Zealot over, which is a quick ride. You do see that Mobius's base is above water, so you're able to just go in the entrance. And having the information for it to like bring down the defenses previously, like you're able just to kind of put the information in. It hasn't changed, which means Mobius has not been here. But looking inside, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Both people?
Yeah.
Would it be anything that I could perceive, like with True Sight, anything that would be a little extra that would stick out?
No. Give me an investigation check.
We get advantage because we're doing
21.
this together, or no?
I'd give that to you, that you guys are helping each other.
Okay.
Fish.
That's the same roll. That is the exact same roll.
Oh.
Alright, what do I get? Oh, my second one went low. 21. For mine.
So, Chubbs, what you find, like, going back in, it doesn't seem like much has changed. Taking like a deeper look around, you don't see anything out of place that wasn't stuff that you shifted earlier on. But on that 21, you remember there being like a set of cables that was unplugged, and when it plugged in, that console lit up. That plug is unplugged again. And you guys didn't unplug it before you left.
Yeah. Does it have any kind of mechanism on it to like keep it from like to unplug it if it short circuits or anything like that? Or
What do you mean?
is it just like a plug into the wall, or is there some kind of like this is a
It was like a
breaker?
big plug that was like it ran across the floor to another machine.
Yeah.
And when you guys had plugged it in and connected it, it had connected to that console. But now that is unplugged again.
You want to plug it back in? See if we can find any history or something. See if somebody was searching for something.
Sure, let's plug it back in.
Alright, Chubbs will walk over, grab the plug, and stuff it back in the hole.
Yeah. You go and plug it back in, and the console lights up again. Still has the same things, like several destinations, or seeming destinations, and that like triangle in the center lights up as well, like that big kind of like gateway kind of lights up. But it's the same standard fare as before. And for you, Loki, whatever like set off the ping, like you're not able to kind of track it back to anything. And your investigation doesn't really breed anything because you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Right. At least it wasn't a stress token.
You didn't roll low enough that I could justify a stress token. I think the fail is going to be more significant once you realize what you missed.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
Is there, like with the, obviously with the roll, is there anything that shows up like on a previous history? Like, do they have a browsing history on this computer that like shows anything that somebody would have accessed before they unplugged it?
roll computers.
Computers? Oh, I'm not good at this one.
Should have had me there.
Yeah.
15. Hey, everyone was welcome to come.
It was you two who specifically were just like, oh well, like it didn't really sound like you were going to anyone else. You were just like, oh, he's leaving, I'm going with him. So
Oh.
yeah,
it was kind of presented to the crew, right? Like, it was like, hey, everybody, like, this is what we're doing unless you wanted to do this. So.
On a
I was planning on doing researching, so unless you said that there was researching there or a method of researching there, I wouldn't have gone with.
On a 13, you're able to find some history. I think like you had already nothing that you hadn't run through before. You knew that the last location where the transport went was Great Axe. You know that it mentions like the Valkyrie system and places like that. But there's no other like pinpoint beyond there. This is obviously goes between like different gateways of like whether it be bases of his or just like touchdown spots for Mobius. But without a deeper understanding of computers, you don't really glean any new information.
Okay. No problem. And then inside of here as well, we were going to pick up the graphics card. Do you want that as like the next check or like next downtime or?
Oh, because now
have, like,
now you've got a ship
DJ
that you can actually scoop it up. Between the two of you, with you doing probably most of the heavy lifting, you should be able to get it out and load it onto the ship. So I would allow that within this segment as well.
Okay. All right, and then I'm good on Mobius. We didn't find anything, so.
MT, in the future, graphics cards have gotten so big that they take up like whole rooms.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oka. Well, Chubbs goes off with Loki to investigate Mobius's base. What are you doing for your first downtime?
I think I'm gonna do some self-care. Get rid of my stress token.
Okay.
Gonna get a bath going on the ship, something like that.
Okay, just having like a nice relaxing, just unwinding bath and just the truest meaning of self-care. Okay.
Yes, yeah, a couple Squangy's burgers on a little platter to the right. Yeah, just chill out for like an hour or two, you know.
What are you setting your difficulty as you take a little me
I think
time?
I'm gonna do 15 for this one.
15.
And what kind of roll would you like for that?
Well, you see, taking a bath is pretty easy, and as you settle down, you pull a couple burgers out of the fridge and just get it all set up and ready to go. You lay down in the bath. You manage to get it to a nice, perfect temperature. I think what I want from you as you start taking bites of those burgers is a Constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
If it wouldn't detract from my downtime activity, if I notice that he's getting the burgers and stuff, I will use my prestidigitation gadget and add some extra flavoring to the burger.
Oh yeah, extra flavoring's not gonna change what's happening on his insides.
No, I know that. I absolutely know that.
So yeah, that's fine. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch.
It just might add to his relaxation.
Yeah, the burgers probably fucking taste like you're vibing with the burger. It's tasting better than even like a regular Squangy's burger does. And as like the first like solid chunk of sandwich hits your stomach, you do get like a little bit of a whoa. But after that, it's smooth sailing. You crush a few burgers, you lounge in the bath, and you're able just like relax a little bit.
Just
and
what I needed.
what do you have right now? You have one stress token?
Yeah, it's a relationship one, I believe.
1 hour or short rest. Affect burden purpose. You feel like every choice you make is one step closer to breaking the world. Yeah, you no longer have a stress token. You're not stressed out anymore. You're relaxed.
Sweet. Yeah, and that's it for Oka. He has some burgers, maybe a glass of wine or two. Hills in the bath.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Takes it easy after all the stress.
Yeah, you feel it kind of melt away off of you. While he is in the bath, Wade, what are you doing for the first downtime activity?
I'm looking for weapons of mass destruction.
What?
I'm literally researching anything big enough that might be able to blow a big hole in Flongo. Whether I find anything to that effect or not, I want to know what's out there and what exists.
Holy shit. You're in a big city. They're bound.
I'm not a science guy, but I know big things that go boom exist, and I'm looking into it.
That's so true. What are you setting your difficulty as for this?
15.
15? Ooh.
Yeah. Just because if this is an investigation, I have no bonuses.
Are you... Yeah, you're not hitting the books, you're hitting the streets. Like, you're talking to people, you're going to fucking seedy bars or fucking just trying to get, like, deep, dirty information. That's definitely mystery investigation over research. Research is actually, like, hitting the books and finding weaknesses.
This is, like, I'm looking for a back alley dark matter source kind of deal.
Oh. Okay. You get the recommendation. There's lots. I mean, obviously, like, this is a place with giant fucking mechs and, like, ships of all shapes and sizes, so there's no shortage of weapons, but you're asking around for, like, world-ending weapons, and that is a different category and animal altogether.
Just a bit.
Go ahead and give me... If it was like a book check, it'd be one thing, but, like, you're doing something that's actually in your wheelhouse. You're not good with people, but you are... I want you to give me an investigation check. I'm going to give you a +4 to the roll.
I was gonna see.
I'm definitely using my inspiration for that.
Hold on, what was Chaka gonna say?
Can I also give guidance by giving him, like, a little pep talk on how to be personable and talk with people and stuff?
I would allow that. Add a D4 to your roll.
So my inspiration, investigation, +4 + 1d4.
Better.
16.
16. You pass. So you're not going through books. You like fucking just like bust into like a seedy bar where you know that there's fucking all kinds of different levels of people of scum and villainy. Maybe get into a couple of brawls, but not in the way that you're disrespecting anyone, but the opposite. Like, you are fighting to earn a certain respect. And after you get into a couple fights, you go toe to toe with one guy who is more machine than man, and you're able to bring him down. This guy is probably like, it's like his face and like a part of like his body, like you can tell is like human, and the rest of him is just like pure robot. He's like, oh wow, you're pretty fucking tough. You what did you say you were looking for?
I want my voice suddenly goes to a very different south. I'm looking for the big bombs, the weapons of mass destruction, the kind those terrorists have.
I mean, that's a pretty big request on a Federation-led planet, but
we're gonna shove it down the living planet's throat.
Let me tell you a story, friend. I didn't used to be this. I used to be a pretty simple man. But I came across this plasmoid. I was in need of some medical care. And this guy seemed that he was on board. He said he had his own office. And long story short, he was a bad doctor. And as a result, I almost died and lost most of my body. I tried to seek financial compensation by suing this guy. And I just got a letter of denial. Now let me tell you, I have been preparing for the day that I find this guy so that I can wipe him off the face of whatever planet he's on. And I've happened to research a few things about bombs. Big bombs, small bombs, world-ending bombs. It's not easy to acquire, but if you can bring me 50,000 credits, I could give you a bomb that would do some significant damage to that Flongo thing.
Yeah. Sure glad I spent 28,000 credits last session.
He's like, I'll give you time to decide. I'm not about names. It's probably better if you don't know my name. You can just call me the Mad Bomber.
Alright, so the rest of my downtime will literally be trying to get that money. I'll bring the issue to, I'm going to tell everyone else, so if they want to chip towards it. But the rest of it will be fucking waving my dick trying to make money.
Yeah, he says one more thing. If in your endeavors you ever come across a guy named Squelch, you bring him to the Mad Bomber and let me take care of him. I can do that. I want him alive just long enough that I can kill him. You do that?
I'll absolutely try and arrange that.
You do that and I'll find you anything you need, friend.
Because how much money do we have right now, guys?
28,000 on the ship.
Okay. So how much of that 28K do you guys want to put towards a nuclear weapon or nuclear adjacent weapon?
I mean, if it'll help with the Flongo fight, I'll put all of it in. But I should probably get life insurance for the crew first, and then I'll.
So life insurance is a good idea. I was also maybe considering having one of my roles be going to the casino and using my super high intelligence to do some card counting. So that could also potentially get us some more funds for this.
I was gonna do some side delivery work as well for Squengies, so maybe we can pull enough money together.
Hell yeah.
Well, Chaka, you're up next for downtime. Wade just made a new connection with the Mad Bomber.
Yep.
I need a second to recover from that. But
The change in accent really got me.
that also got me. But then just being in more than one campaign is difficult. It's emotionally stressful. Anyways. So I guess, should I go to the casino now then? I was originally planning on doing some research. But if our main goal, like, because I like the idea of blowing up the planet, like sneaking in one of the little ports in the back and then planting a bomb.
If you mention the going to the casino to any of your shipmates, they may remember that they have a job that involves the casino.
Hey guys, I was thinking of going to the casino. I'm pretty smart, and I'm not saying I would definitely count cards or anything, but like, being pretty smart means I'm very good at counting things, not necessarily cards. So I could go do that to help get us some funds. What do you guys think of going to the casino?
I mean, we kind of got a job with that guy, but he doesn't know you were MT. So maybe that might be a good course.
Oh, like he's hired you to do a job?
Yeah, but we haven't done really anything towards that, so
What's
he
the
might be a
job?
little upset if we're there.
Oh, okay.
I don't really remember what the job was, but I know there was one there.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, like you said, he doesn't know me or MT. Maybe we could go to the casino. If you guys have any insight about the place, like any knowledge about the security that I should know, that would be great before I go in.
Well, as I said, my plan was to do research, but if you would prefer my assistance there, I don't know what I could do to assist, but I will absolutely assist.
You don't have to use your role at the casino if you wanted to research. You could still just come along and hang out at the casino and then do your role after.
I can absolutely do that.
I was reading over my notes, and I guess the job was just to break into the vault or something. Kind of low key type deal, but I guess they don't really know us there at this point. So
should we maybe?
it could probably be a group effort.
Is there maybe money in the vault that we could get?
Oh yeah, there's like a rare artifact we gotta grab. Nothing crazy.
Do you know much about this vault?
No, I don't know really anything about it.
Okay. Well, I don't know how involved heisting a vault would be right now.
No, we should probably just do some side work.
But
Vault
that is
thing could
definitely good to
come
keep
after.
in mind. I still think it's a good idea to go and try and make some extra money using my intelligence and ability to count things, not necessarily cards.
So you and MT are going to the casino?
Yeah.
As you both walk up, there's a scanner there, and you are scanned. And the attendant says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we can't let him in," and points to MT.
Oh. Why not? It being robot racist?
There's no cyberware past the door. She's like, "That's why we scanned you too. If we found that you had any like cyberware replacements in your eyes or anything like that, we couldn't allow you inside."
Isn't
Perfectly reasonable. I am nothing but cyberware. As I politely bow and step back.
okay. Well, I mean, wish me luck then. And I will. Oh, I probably should have taken some money with me because I currently have 2 cards in my inventory.
You can take a couple thousand from the ship cred stick.
Hell yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go make my way over to, I don't know, like a space poker thing.
It's just poker.
Space blackjack.
It's just blackjack. So some games stay the same. There are some like seemingly alien games, but the classics will always remain classics in casinos.
Excellent. Excellent. I will go and sit down at the space poker table.
Sure. What are you setting the difficulty at?
I don't want it to be too difficult because I want. Well, is it the higher difficulty, the more money I could make?
Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah. Oh, let's do 20.
DC 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're not you're not playing legit. You're counting cards. You're trying to use your intelligence to.
And also, like, can I combine it with like also using like my charm to like get who's at the table with me? Is it a bunch of dudes? Can I use my charm to, like...
I'm not just dudes. There are some different alien creatures there.
Okay.
But there are a variety of people who are currently betting.
Okay. So basically I want to use my charm to get the other players like off their best game, and then my intelligence to like also keep track of where cards are at and stuff.
Okay.
Is that how poker works? I don't know how to play poker or count cards in real life, so.
And it wouldn't matter anyway because we have to boil this down to one roll.
Yeah.
See, here's my problem. Perception might be a good one. The problem is
deception.
Deception might also be a good one. But I'm leaning towards sleight of hand. The reason I'm leaning towards sleight of hand is because you are... Sure, you're using your intelligence to count cards, but you need to be shifty with the way you are playing the cards versus the dealer to not get caught.
I was hoping it would be an intelligence roll. Okay.
I mean, if there's an intelligence-based skill that you think would be better, if you can convince me otherwise, sure, but, like, Arcana's not going to help you here. You know what I mean?
What if I lean into investigation and I'm like investigating whether people are like bluffing or not?
That's not investigation, that's insight.
Dang it.
Because you're trying to read into a person's intentions.
See, when I asked you earlier, you said card counting would be intelligence.
Okay, it's the act of card counting is intelligence. That is correct. And you could roll here, but that, like, the 20, there's no way the 20 determines how much money you make just based on your intelligence alone, because you are actively trying to fool the dealer by counting cards.
Okay.
So, like, Gary is right. Deception is probably, like, high up there for a potential role because you're trying to deceive the dealer.
It might also be a...
I'd rather do deception than sleight of hand.
Tied to a different ability.
A
skill use tied to a different ability, so a non-standard ability with a skill.
Yeah, like sleight of hand tied to intelligence.
Yeah.
Is that an option?
Yeah. You'll actually notice if you like click on one of your skills, you can change the ability to a different one. I do think that that is probably the best course because you're not actually trying to play the game. You're trying to play the dealer. So I would like a sleight of hand check. Oh, I think you permanently changed it to intelligence.
Based on intelligence?
Okay. When you actually like click it to roll it, there is like a drop down that lets you change the ability instead of permanently changing it, because by default it is a dexterity based ability.
Oh, okay. So you want me to change it back here and then
click on sleight of hand and you'll see where it says ability, and just click that and select intelligence.
Inspiration?
Yep, I think I will use my inspiration.
The 24 is much better.
Much better.
How much money did you bet?
All of it.
How much money did you walk in there with?
$2,000.
2,000 credits. Okay.
Yeah. $2,000 credits.
Playing the table and playing against the dealer and counting the cards but still being coy enough, and like you're using charisma by like kind of distracting people, talking to them and chatting them up. You're counting the cards while you're chatting them up, and obviously you're trying to draw people away from your eyes and more to your mouth, which is working. You are able in enough games to flip that 2,000 into 40,000 credits.
Not bad.
Excellent.
Putting it on the 20 was a good choice there.
Yeah.
Succeeding was 20, was whatever your bet was times 20. So
Chaka with the nuke fun. yeah, I'm helping.
after enough time, you notice that the dealer is maybe starting to catch on, and you
That's when I
call it
gracefully
there.
make my exit. Yeah.
Yeah, go and
Bye, boys.
cash out tokens for credits and exit the way you came in. But give me a perception check. As you are leaving, some people, bigger guys in suits, appear to be like following you around and like follow you out. And as you get into like a cab or something to get back to the ship, you think that one of them may be following you.
I'm gonna ask the cabbie to make some random turns and stuff so that we lose a tail if we have one.
Okay.
When I backed out, would you have asked me to wait around for you or no?
I feel like I probably would have been like, yo, can you keep an eye out for me just in case anything?
So I waited around for her to leave, and then I am helping escort her back.
Okay.
And my mech would be, because I wouldn't want to be too far from my mech would be, I would be out of the mech, but my mech would be nearby.
Noted. Okay, so you make your way back. I don't know how you would have gotten there with your mech.
Then I wouldn't be there with the mech.
Because that's the only thing, like, if you did, in order to get to the casino, unless somebody else is dropping you off, with which, like, the Zealot's gone right now, right. The only ship there is the Moldy Crew.
Never mind then.
So the likelihood is you would have had to have, like, taken a cab there. But having a second set of eyes, so, like, you see it as well, MT, that it does appear that this bruiser in his own vehicle is following you guys for a little bit. But eventually does kind of back off as the cabbie kind of like starts taking in like zigzags.
Okay. Probably would have picked that up with my passive perception.
Yeah. MT, being out and about kind of limits what you can do for your first downtime, as it's all happening at the same time.
While I was there, I would have seen it. I would have, like, while I was there waiting for her, I would have seen if there was any open terminal, and I want to check to see if there's any place where I would be able to do deep or obscure research, so obscure knowledge research or occult type research, where I might find information about Flongo.
Okay.
So even if all I'm doing right now is researching where I might be able to find, researching a better place where I can do the research on Flongo.
Okay, there is an information center that's pretty free information. What I'll say is, I mean, finding a terminal is easy enough, and you do have like a computer as well, yep, built into you. So, what would you set the difficulty at for your first initial research?
Trying to find a place, probably like 10 or 15.
Finding a place.
I don't know the benefits and drawbacks of the difficulty. So
finding a place is no issue. there's one place within Jet City, it's the information center, where you'd be able to research anything. This role would be for initial research on Flongo. So there's things that you don't have to rely on going to the information center to start looking into information.
Okay.
Setting the difficulty, you're setting it between in increments of 5, between 5 and 30. You want to land as close to that as possible. If you succeed by over 5, then the results are better. If you fail by over 5, you risk gaining stress tokens, or you risk something bad happening.
Okay. And this is investigation.
This would be research.
Research. I don't see research as a skill.
No. So the category is research.
Okay.
The role, would be investigation or a computer's check, whichever you think is more appropriate in this instance.
It's the same bonus either way.
Yeah. And I just need to know what you're setting your difficulty as.
Let's do a 15.
15, right in the middle of the road. And then roll your check.
Okay.
Well, that definitely beats it. You beat it by 5 as well. Information about Flongo is very limited. Most things that come across it don't live to tell the tale. What you do find is that research that has been done on Flongo, with your kind of perception of things, may have actually led Flongo back to this star system by previous researchers who were trying to learn more about it.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing you learn is that you are not the first group to try to make a stand against it. There was another group out there called the Knights of the Starforged Colossus. A group that should technically still exist. There's no information about them dying or being destroyed. They are from a distant galaxy called the Orion Galaxy. And they're kind of like this galaxy's like kind of like Voltron. They are fairly well known in several star systems, usually for stopping some kind of crisis and taking off. They don't stay in one place very long. And the documented information that you find is an interview with the commander of the crew, Aelric Dawnstar, who just like said, we couldn't stop it, so we saved as many people as we could. But it, in the end, it succeeded and we had to retreat. And there isn't much information beyond that.
Okay.
Common. Knights of the Starforged Colossus. From the Orion Galaxy. In the
Not how I expected Orion to be spelled.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, 2 for me. Thank you.
What language was that at the first one?
Galactic. Gives like a script and then gives like the English translation. You in your like research as well, you see that like the little video of him playing, his compatriots are behind him, and they are all like color coded. Aelric is wearing like a gold suit. There is a older, but not old, like too old, like probably like in his like mid-20s, or sorry, well, not older than Aelric, but there is another like mid to late 20s young man with like a red jacket. There is a younger woman with a like purple like suit. Like they're all wearing like different colors. You see one dressed in silver, like a combo of silver and white. One dressed in green, one in black, and one in blue.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the broadcast, they don't call him Aelric, they call him Solar Heart.
Okay.
So the big takeaway is that there are things that have confronted this thing before.
Once I meet back up with everyone, I will definitely pass on the information that I have procured.
Yeah.
Knights of the Starforged Colossus.
Mm-hmm. Chubbs and Loki, you are both still at Mobius's base. Are you splitting off from here, or are you still rolling your rolls together?
What do you want to do?
I got a stress token I gotta deal with before I do anything else. So I was thinking of maybe heading back to the ship, unless I was able to deal with the stress token, depending where you're going.
To be honest, probably to meet up with that DJ chick.
DJ
Like,
Era.
I think somebody has her contact information, right?
I can't remember.
It's probably okay. I mean, we'll go back to the ship and figure out, see if everybody's there.
All right. Sounds good.
Just reactivate the security system as we leave and whatnot.
Okay, so and everybody's just gonna.
Can we do like one final sweep of the place? Like, I just want to like walk around and look for anything that might like stick out like a sore thumb before we go.
Are you wanting to use another roll for that?
Can I discern if there would be anything that would be worth looking at if, like, just from here, from just the thing being unplugged, can I discern if there would be anything worth investigating further? At, like, a glance from just the plug?
Not really.
No? Okay. Chubbs wouldn't find any reason to further investigate the place then. He would probably just take, like, a quick glance around to make sure that everything's, like, existing and then go from there.
Okay. So I'll give you. No. Sorry, go ahead.
I say I'm tempted to do another roll, to use my 5 roll to see what to see if I missed anything.
You look more into the computers and just around the area too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use my 5 roll to investigate again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another investigation.
Come on, don't fail me now. Do I get advantage on this, or is it just me on my own?
Just you this time.
All right.
You just make it. With a 6, you do kind of like one last walkthrough. And you walk into the room that had all of the like boards and stuff like that. And you notice that the boards, like the whiteboards, are shifted. Behind that section, I believe, is a room that you did find before. And there was a thing that had opened up and you had found some gear in it. But when you look in to see inside, it looks like a separate chamber within it is open. Like a separate door, like trap door inside it is open. And there are 2 pods that the doors are open.
Are the pods empty? Are there any other unopened pods, or is it just the 2 chambers that are empty?
It's just the 2 pods that were in this, like, it's like obviously a spot where there was a hidden door, and then these 2 pods, and it looks like the pods were connected to some kind of battery.
Okay. And there's really nothing else that I could get from this?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna back out, and I'm gonna let Chubbs know what I found.
Would it be worth further investigation, though, is the big thing. Do you think it's worth further investigation? Because I can also take a look.
If I am back there at that time, I would also offer my assistance. And I'm good at perception and investigation.
They're not back at the ship yet.
Okay.
I have, we all have satellite comms anyway, so I have a direct link to the ship.
That's true. Yeah.
I could... Loki, do you think it's worth looking into more? Like, do we... Do you think it's something we should investigate a little better?
Maybe we could come back with MT, because he has computer skills. Maybe he might be able to find something that we can't. Like,
Well,
let's
I mean,
head
I could
back
just...
to the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I could just radio over and he can make the trip in. I mean, if he takes like
Oh,
a
yeah.
cab or something, I'll pay for it. Like, I don't mind. I have extra credits.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, I'll radio MT and let him know like our location and stuff like that. Let him know that we have a ship here and shit. And do that. If you want to wait here for MT, I'll go. Like, I can go and pick him up and bring him back, but like also deliver this thing at the same time. Actually, if we just all want to go, like that's totally fine too. Would I be able to take the ship, drop off the graphics card, and bring MT back so that he could do this? Would that be like constituting one turn as like a travel turn? Like, I'll give up a downtime turn for it. Like, even then, a 5, it's just turning in a quest and...
Would you have radioed him while we were on our way back from the casino? Like, is that when that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we just get the cabbie to redirect us to over there instead?
The only minor concern with that is that I don't like being in potentially dangerous places without mech, which would require picking that up. But if they want my skills, I will absolutely go there.
Do
To
either of you
assist.
have satellite comms with the click seal?
I would think I
do
do.
have
Let me double
enhanced
check.
comms with my brain.
Yeah, I've got the satellite comm unit.
Okay, then. Yeah, I guess that would be up to like BHE. Be like, hey, like we've got like a computer system here that we're trying to get into. Is anybody proficient with computers? And I'll just radio that in and see if we can redirect them this way. But can
I'm
I
good
use my
with
turn
computers.
to?
Even have a built-in hacking kit.
Okay, perfect. I'll send you over coordinates on where we are, and if you want to come this way, and I'll let you take a look at it, and just direct you to Loki and be like, here, like Loki's here. He's taking a look at this. Like, if you want to give him a hand with that. Chubbs doesn't really have anything to do inside of this location, so he's just kind of playing relay right now. I think the only thing Chubbs is kind of focused on is getting that like turn in for the graphics card.
Yeah, do you remember who it was for?
It's the DJ chick. She works at the bar.
DJ Era.
Yeah, that one. DJ Era. She works at Vantage.
Yeah, are you just like showing up?
I'll see if anybody has comms with her, because I think somebody who picked up the quest from her, it was Oka, right? Oka did most of the talking to Era. You're muted.
What?
Do you have contact details for Era, the DJ chick? I have the quest, like the item that she was looking for.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I have her contact info, but I can try to hit her up. Okay, yeah. Yep.
It would be more of like a parking place. Like I would have to like park the thing and bring it to her, kind of shit, right?
Yeah, you'd
you'd
have to arrange it with her because she had made previous arrangements, but you couldn't get it at the time.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let me ring her. I'm just getting out of the bath right now. Give me like 5.
Yeah. Make sure you're dressed first before you ring her. I don't want this to happen again. Remember what happened on Great Axe.
Yeah. No, we're good. Oka scrambles to get dressed, and then he tries to phone DJ Era.
You don't get a response.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just hang on to it for now. We'll just leave this in the cargo bay.
Okay.
And
I mean, we could just like drop it off. She's probably pissed. It's been like a couple weeks or so.
I think it's only been, we haven't been out there that long. It was like a day travel. We spent 2 days on Great Axe, and then
so like
3 days on Great Axe. Like
a little under a week. Yeah,
I was gonna say not even that. Yeah. Yeah, not too crazy, but
all right. Well, I'll send her like a voicemail, I guess. And I just send her a message.
Just let her know that we have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just send her like a text that we have it, and we can drop it off whenever.
I can downtime I can use to acquire like skill points and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to try and work towards a skill point. Those rolls I would set at between like a 20 and 30, like 20, 25, or 30.
Yeah, that's all right. I was just trying to think because now that we have all these mechs and stuff like that, trying to find ways for Chubbs to be a bit more useful. Like I have rapid repair, but I only have ship mechanical knowledge. If I expand that to also encompass mechs as well. Because I think that's in the inside of that skill tree. Where did I pull that skill tree up again? I don't remember where that is.
The skill tree button at the top of your character sheet?
Yeah. Is it mechanics?
I'll let you figure that out and I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Oka.
Oka's kind of scrambling after his bath. Took a little longer than he maybe should have. He was just relaxing. He is going to do a little side work for Squengies while everybody else is figuring out some shit. Just a little delivery driving, I think.
Okay. What are you setting the difficulty as?
I think I'm gonna do 5 on this one, just because he's not really trying that hard.
Yeah.
Just kind of going out.
Take a cab over to the Squengies Express, where you meet Bleez Blotzo, who looks very much like almost like an identical twin to Grease Blotzo, except he wears his hat the opposite way.
Oh, please.
You must be Oka.
Oh, of course. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too. I heard you like my namesake burger.
I do.
Yeah, my brother likes to coin it and like act like he invented it. I invented the Bleez burger.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, you guys are both great, but I don't think he could come up with something like that.
The assistant regional manager doing deliveries. It's a weird concept to me.
I mean, I help out where I'm needed, you know? I mean, is there something else you want me to do while I'm in town?
Honestly, no. Hey, you know what? Deliveries, we could always use a driver for deliveries. Ours is okay. He is getting up there in years and is probably, due to retire, probably should have retired a while ago, but, we keep him around. But he's not as fast as he used to be.
Oh yeah, nope. I get that. Yeah, I'll run a few deliveries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is going to there's already 5 orders on the board that he just hands you the tickets and the food for. They are perfectly contained so that they maintain their heat, they don't lose heat as you deliver. And the boxes are biodegradable, so literally it keeps the food hot, and then they can get rid of it and not have to worry about it destroying the environment, nature and stuff like that. Something really big that has been considered for galactic planets that have been brought into the fold. They've been much more intense about making sure that there's it's something you notice you don't see too often is litter and trash and that kind of effect on planets. There is still poverty. It's just unavoidable in anywhere that has a what's the word for it? A capitalist system. if there's money involved, there's poverty that will be involved with it, but it is not in the same way that you would find it on like Earth.
Oh, I tell you, please, I love what they're doing with this new biodegradable, packaging.
It's like, oh, it's not new, buddy.
Oh, I know. I just,
I guess new for you. I guess it's new for you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've been around.
Yeah, I think
but
it's
I am
great.
new to the biz.
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic.
Anyway,
those deliveries do have a time frame, so good luck.
Don't need luck, just skill. Am I right, brother?
Yeah, that's right. When you clock out, I've got something for you. My brother told me to arrange. So.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let me get these deliveries done, and I'll be back lickety split.
Hell yeah. For this one, go ahead and give me a piloting check. Let's see how you're doing to navigate around the city. Yeah, you set your difficulty at a 5. 15 is pretty good. And realistically, what 15 means is that not only do you deliver things fairly quickly, but you're also, like, for not being too charismatic, you're still, somewhat charming. Especially, when it comes to representing Squengies, you become a whole different person entirely. And you managed to get a couple tips. So you get 500 credits, which would be the standard for each delivery, plus you get another 250 credits on top of that as tips from some of the people that you delivered to.
Right on. Yeah, and then I would make my way back to the Squengies.
We'll move on in the downtime order for now, as you go back and get paid for the first set of deliveries. And we move on to you, Wade. What are you doing?
Same thing we did every night, Pinky Mate. We're going to beat our way across the island. I'm doing side work with a 20.
Side work with a 20?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if I'm allowed to do something. If it's not okay, I understand. Because I'm gonna be beating the shit out of people with my giant smite, if it's one of the relevant stats, would I still get advantage?
I'd give it to you.
Hell yeah. Also, I don't expect this to lead anywhere, but it is what Wade would do. At every fight, he's gonna start with, "Is there a guy named Smudge here?" Doesn't matter if he's got anything, but he's gonna do that. This is what he does.
Is there a guy named Smudge?
Yeah, he's already forgotten the guy's name. He thinks it's Smudge.
You know of a couple fighting rings within the city at this point where you can go and get some money in. The first you call out every time, is there somebody named Smudge here? And there is a guy who walks up and he's like, yeah, I'm Smudge. This guy it looks like he is like a boar man, like a pig person, kind of like think of like Ganon, like Zelda's Ganon, like pig form, but on Ozempic.
I'm also kind of picturing Jabba's guards in Star Wars.
It's kinda, yeah. Like, instead of like being like huge, he's just like built. He's like, yeah, I'm Smudge.
I got a bomber friend who wants to see you. After I'm done this fight, would you mind coming to say hi? I'll give you 10 credits for your time.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
You are fighting. You're a fighting man. You're fighting for some money. Your DC is 20. Give me a good old athletics check.
Won't mind if I do. That's not good.
It's a 17.
one getting knocked the fuck out later.
Are you doing anything to like reroll or anything like that?
I don't have any way to do that.
So you get in a good first couple rounds until you come across a dude that is just nicknamed the Dick Puncher. Something you figure out
fuck.
what happens evidently quickly, as he is like
Oh yeah, I'm
half your-
giant. It's at like face level for him.
Yeah, you're giant. He's built, but he's not fucking like, he's just tall enough where like he only has to like go like this to hit you, and he punches you.
Fuck.
Like he uses your ball bag as like a fucking speed bag, and then fucking like as that takes effect, he's like this fucking like monk like style fight. So like he flurry of blows, fucking gets a couple more fucking hits into your bag, and then fucking like punches right through your fucking leather pants, punches your fucking bell end, and you get knocked out in like the fucking 4th round, just holding your fucking your crotch.
All right, I'm gonna use what's left of my downtime to look for some ice.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna find like 4 feet worth of ice and sit on it as my chair.
Yeah. Some people will help to pick you up. You're known around here, so it's not like you don't have a good reputation here. But any remaining credits you had, I saw you had like 49 credits. Well, at some point in time when somebody picked you up, they fucking managed to rob you of the rest of your credits, so that brings you back down to 0.
I needed 10 credits to bribe that guy.
Oh, too many punches to the dick. That sucks. What way to fail that one.
Gets to the best of them, honestly.
That's true.
Wade, if you need credits, dude, just take it from the ship.
All right, I'm gonna take 10 credits to pay off Smudge.
Okay, I'll
But
log that.
before we move on, you get the ice that you need. You give this Smudge guy 10 credits, and you bring him to the Mad Bomber, to the bar where you knew where he was. And the guy goes, "This isn't a plasmoid."
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll keep looking.
It's like,
Here's your 10 credits, sir.
guy's like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "Sir, what's your name?" The guy's like, "Smudge." Mad Bomber just like puts his head in his hands, and he looks, and he's like, the guy I'm looking for, his name's Squelch.
Sponge?
You know what? You don't need to look for him. It's okay. I will find him. I will find him. So
Good luck, Mike. I think my friend has most of your money. I'll check in, but I'm pretty sure we've got your money. But I got to get it all coordinated.
yeah, of course.
Also, I'm sorry that I'm dripping ice melts. It happens.
It is fine. Yeah, you'll be, walk it off, man. You're okay. He sees you like kind of like limping. He's like, "Jeez, what a mess." And we'll move on to Chaka and MT, who have just arrived at the Mobius base. You'll be guided inside, I'm assuming, by Loki, who is there. Chubbs took off. Or Chubbs didn't take off. We don't know what Chubbs did. Chubbs doesn't even know what Chubbs did. Chaka and MT. Let's pull the scene. Pull the scene. Pull the scene. I'm bringing you to the Mobius base so that you can get like a visual representation of what you're dealing with. The base that he brings you into is disheveled. There's kind of cables and stuff running like all over the place. This here, let me outline it, because this, what is a graphics card, is just missing. But it looks like there's several other cards that are hooked up here. I think I heard Ellie speak, but I don't know what she said.
Sorry, did you say you're outlining it? Because I'm not seeing anything.
I also have a lot of fog of war. Oh, okay. Oh wow, that is a big graphics card.
Yeah, they're huge. They take up several rooms of space.
Okay, yeah. That big yellow thing?
That big yellow thing. That is no longer there.
Okay.
40-foot by 35-foot graphics card.
Yep.
That's wild.
Loki can kind of like...
I heard you needed some computer skills. Where do you need me?
If you follow me up to where we are on this computer pad, I was hoping you could hack into this computer for us. We got some information from it, but we were locked out of most of what it had.
These computers here?
Yeah.
Okay. And I walk over, stand in front of the terminal, and then take a cord and data jack from the base of my skull directly into the computer.
Hell yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me a computers check.
I would like to provide the help action as well.
With advantage. Yeah, 26. We didn't even set a difficulty for this. But you kind of blow anything out of the water here.
I didn't realize I was setting a difficulty. I would have set a 20.
20. Yeah, which you well exceed. Computers is what you're good at, and it's a good thing that they brought you here now. You're able to get into the whole network of systems just from this console. Like every system within this building you now have access to. From things like there appears to be like these robots that he had the user Mobius was able to like put his consciousness into. It looks like there are a couple of like VR systems over on this side here that people can like directly jack in and play games and stuff like that. There is like a turntable over here, and in this here, like you have access to the system from anywhere, but this looks like it's hooked up to all the like the security systems, and it looks like even when everything is off, there is still like a backup recording that is being recorded at all times, which lets you know the location of beings like within the base, and you can probably bring up like basic like imagery, probably not like a moving video because it's like taking just like snapshots, but you can get pictures. The gate in front of you, this main gate here, is a transport gate, like a teleportation gate. Literally all you do is you set the place. If the place has an active like if it's on at the other location, then you step in one part and come out in another one, and you come out in a base that is probably very much set up just like this one. It looks like he has them all over the galaxy.
Awesome.
Including
I relay a brief summarized version of what I have here, and say, I have access. What do you need?
We were hoping to see who took Mobius. We're hoping the security cameras picked up when he got kidnapped.
Using the security system and the what I assume you said that there was like ID tags for individuals. I checked the last time that Mobius was last on site, and check the images and have them pop up on the screens, on the terminal screens that are nearby. As well as any individuals that might have been here at the same time.
So when you see the last, it is like an actual video recording of Mobius. You see him just in front of the gate, and he is trying to like hold off a couple people, like gesturing like, be cool, everything's fine. And it appears that there are 3 different void walkers, like different styles of void walkers, approaching him. It looks like he panics, throws information into the system, and it looks like he has like almost like a rope set up. He goes and like runs through the gate, and as he does, it pulls, and like as it does, it pulls the connection for the teleporter, like it pulls the power source away from it, like unplugs it, which is this plug here, which they later found unplugged. And that's when the video cuts, and you see that from the screenshots, from like the constant snapshots, it looks like he dived through, pulled it so that the power dropped, and them not really realizing what was happening do plug it in, but when they do, they're not able to access what location he went to. You can see that at that time, he went to a base location that he has on Great Axe that he just has listed as Ocean Base. And you can tell that from there, he actually took that one from the Ocean Base and immediately went to a different base in the Valkyrie system.
Okay. So he went to Great Axe and then to somewhere else in Valkyrie.
Okay. Thank you, MT. At least we know he's not in danger. We're gonna have to track him down when we're done with Flongo.
At least he didn't get taken. That's what we thought happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
On that... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm relieved to know he's safe.
On that 26 as well, like, because you have access to everything, you also have access to the last time that people entered before Chubbs and Loki. And it's not that somebody entered, it's something that was picked up on the mapping system. So you can see that something came out of this top room here, where this like big glowing cube is. Mm-hmm. 2 beings emerged from that cube, moved around a little bit, and then exited out of the regular exit. The screenshots that you have of them are... I can show you what they look like. From the central system. Mobius base. And you see this one beside her.
Okay. First one definitely looks like a Mass Effect character.
Not any direct correlation. I haven't actually played the Mass Effect games. It's one of the few that I just never got around to playing. I might do that one day, but today is not that day. But literally all of these pictures, they are all just Voidwalker pictures. Anytime you see somebody with the purple and the mask, it's just another Voidwalker of some kind. Yep. But this is two very particular and even distinctive Voidwalkers from the ones that you've seen so far. Especially like the one with the, like, it looks like her, instead of having like a standard dome helmet, like hers has like a star shape on the front. And what, based on your intelligence and what you've seen so far, it seems like the higher in rank or higher in hierarchy they are within their ranks, the more unique their stylings are. So this is somebody who is probably higher up in the hierarchy than most.
Okay. I put both of those images on the terminal so that others can see, and I say these are some individuals that came by after Mobius left, but before we got here.
They must have been the ones that got into the secret chamber.
And they came through the gate and then left via the regular entrance. Unless I got that wrong, Ebony.
They left via the entrance, you're correct. And it looks like they came out of that cube. Like you didn't see them enter otherwise.
Yeah, they came through the gate and left via the regular entrance. Or the gateway.
I wonder if that's what came out of the cube. Like, I wonder if those were what were in the pods.
While MT's doing that, are you doing anything here, Chaka?
I don't know if there's really much more that I can do here. I was happy to be able to help MT with the computers, but I was thinking for my next downtime, I wanted to try and rally more support from, like, the people of this planet. Like, I was gonna go, it looked like there was like a fighting ring of some sort. So if that's something that I'd be able to do, I'd like to go and rally more support from people by, like, just like talking to them and getting their spirits up and doing some persuasion rolls or something.
Are you specifically going to the ramble, the fighting ring, or like?
I don't know what's nearby where we are right now.
Nothing really. Mobius's base is kind of on the outskirts.
Would I be able to do research from here?
Sure. I mean, there's access to a computer network, and you've got the MT there to like be able to give you access to any networks that you'd need.
Okay. I'd like to do some just information gathering. I'd like to look into like the local halberd history, see like what kind of people have come have like been on this planet, and like generations of people, like what they're kind of made of, like if there's like a lot of like farmers, or like a lot of rich history of like fighting or whatever there is. And then I also wanted to see uh kind of where, like, what kinds of people hang out, um just like with the goal of finding information to help me recruit as many folks as possible to our cause. Does that make sense? Like, I want
I feel like you're.
information about the people here that I can use to convince them later, like on a later roll.
I feel like that might
Can I offer
be.
myself to assist with this?
Sure.
I would like to accompany Chaka. Because like if she's looking to recruit people, my initial plan was actually to go to the Federation, the military, and inquire to see if they had any if they already had a plan in place, and see if we could take them. But we could also probably utilize them and their resources to broadcast system wide. Because I imagine the Federation would probably have something that would allow them to reach a broader range, which again would also allow you with your abilities to market further, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, what if we put out like a galactic distress call to be like, hey, like everybody look around at you, all of these people that you love.
Good old
Yeah, if
rallying
there's, like,
cry.
some way we can get a message out to a lot of people, like, hey, we're fighting against this planet to stop it from eating halberd and destroying everyone's lives. If you love this planet and love where you've come from and want to protect it, you can join us here at this time in this hour or whatever.
Okay, great. It's a fantastic plan. I'm just trying to figure out. Like, can you tell me how to translate that to a downtime roll? I guess is my question. What are you setting? Like, what are we setting the DC as? What are, if you two are teaming up to do this, then I'm trying to figure out what you would be rolling for this.
You think like a social role for more of a persuasion thing to convince the military to allow us to access like a broader range so that we could rally people? Like to be included in their mission that they have obviously set out the bounty for? Like utilizing like, hey, you guys have this bounty, let us utilize whatever extra tools you have so that we can recruit a larger base so that we could have a better chance of success at this, which completes your mission and saves the galaxy.
If you are like, you're going straight to the Galactic Federation,
The outpost.
The
that
outpost?
would be
Or unless, is there like another, like a radio station that we could broadcast our message from just to the general people? Would that work? Or because the military, I feel like, is more likely to be like, no, you can't use our system because we're the military, yada yada yada, you know. Whereas like a local radio station would be like, yeah, I like halberd and want to protect where I live, I'll help you broadcast your message, you know. But I do like the idea of going to the military as well, because they do have a lot of resources. It just might be a more difficult role.
Are we like talking
you're-
about this
you're really
over satellite comms and whatnot?
Yeah, sure, why not? Everyone can submit their submit their 2 cents. Everyone can chime in.
I mean, the military is the military, but maybe a local radio station wouldn't be the worst idea. I mean, Flongo's getting closer and closer by the day, so it might be worth it to try to rally the locals, I guess.
And if we get the support of the locals, maybe we can take that support to the military and say, hey, look, we've already got all these people supporting us. Why don't you support the people like you're supposed to and help us now that we've got everyone behind us, you know? Because I do like the idea of, like, seeing if we can make use of the resources for fighting Flongo.
Yeah, if we can use traditional methods, we can see if we can access the network ourselves. We can, we can work on all different angles on this. We just need to figure out which direction we go, right? We can use our contacts. I mean, Oka's a Squenchies manager or
Assistant
regional
regional manager, Chubbs.
So I mean, like, you probably have a little bit of pull here with like Squenchi systems. I mean, we've got a couple other people. We can go local radio, see if you can utilize your pull with Squenchies for all of this stuff. It's just me and Chaka right now.
All the Squenchies.
Yeah, exactly. I could definitely do that. Try to get some pull there. I was just there, but I can go back.
If there is a local radio station, maybe we could offer them like a Squengies party for all the staff if they let us broadcast our message.
Oh, that's a good idea. We could like collaborate and do like a if you help fight Flongo, you get like a Squengies gift card or something like that.
Yeah. Drive them into helping.
Yeah, I would be down with using my next downtime to like help on that.
Okay. So, okay, you want to use your next downtime to help them with getting like a broadcast out?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
So do we just like, I mean, now that we like know all of this stuff, do we just want to wait for everybody to be together and we'll all tackle this at once kind of thing?
I don't know what else I would do, but I can definitely aid in that.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that'll probably be best. I want to hit up Hans's warehouse as well and see if he's got any aid, but if we all want to get together and kind of do this thing together with the broadcast and whatnot, probably be a good idea.
Maybe Hans will hear the broadcast.
Oh, he definitely will. I'm sure he loves Squengies.
I wanted to visit Hans too because I wanted to help with my mech.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I mean we can go to Hans's after we get the broadcast and whatnot.
Before leaving Mobius's base, I want to set up a kind of like a backdoor access that basically backdoor access. I don't know this Mobius individual, but he seems to be the type of person that my compatriots would trust. So if my access would be revocable by Mobius, but no one else.
Which in itself kind of makes sense as well, where you like, if Mobius shows up, then you know that he's there because he's the only one who can break that connection.
Yeah, and also for it to send me a ping when the system detects that he's here.
Okay.
So that I can relay that to these guys.
Yeah, easy enough to set up.
Now I'd have to route the communication through the ship because I don't have deep space communication in my communication package yet. But as long as there's a rerouting that I can do that for.
Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You can set up your own systems in place to maintain access to the base. So at this point, like normally the base has a setup where it will disappear occasionally. Now you don't have to worry about that. You can actually control where it pops up within the city. You can have it submerge and emerge on its own just based on your prompt. And can have access to its systems from your computer system, from your brain.
Nice. I will let the rest of the crew know that when we want to come back here, I can summon the base.
Chubbs and Chaka, you're the only two that haven't done a second downtime roll. Is there some way we can do some kind of downtime something before you all gather together?
We're gonna do the gathering and like the radio the next one, right? Like that'll be like next downtime when everybody's kind of congregated.
I'm assuming you're gonna congregate and do that together.
Yeah. Okay. This one, can I just find anything that would help me with mechs in Mobius's lab? He's had a few of them. Is there any books or anything around that I can learn that I can increase the because I have a feature which is my mechanical knowledge of ships. Is there anything that I can do that wouldn't expand that within Mobius's lab to incorporate mechs as well?
Ooh, I like that.
I also like that. If I know that he's working on that, I will aid him in his search.
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow you to do that with advantage. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
What would you like to set the difficulty at for this?
What would you like to set the difficulty at for this?
You have advantage from me.
Yeah, advantage. However, my investigation is only a 3. I think a 15 is a sure bet. Would 15 work for you?
15 works for me too.
All right. Investigation advantage. We made it 19.
Yeah, it's good and good enough. Yeah, you do find some books that just like the technical mechanics books that you found for the ship knowledge, you do find ones that are specifically geared towards mechs, the inner workings of mechs, better and easier repair. And you, if you want to just like make a copy of that feature and change that to mechs, you're really great with retaining information. So a couple of reads of that and you'll have it down, no problem.
Beauty.
What is this knowledge? And could I also learn from these books?
Absolutely. I'd say for like especially assisting, I'll drag the feature over to your character sheet as well.
Okay.
Once he finishes adapting it here. It's advantage on mechanic rolls when doing mech related tasks.
It's mostly been to like encompass of repairing and fixing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was what I found. Most of it.
So almost impossible for my character to fail.
Basically,
Yeah.
when it comes to mechs, you have a very big leg up. But
I know mechs better than the back of my hand.
Yeah, but it's not very game breaking if you can fix a mech better. So I'm not too worried about it. What about you, Chaka?
You're wanting me to do something before we leave?
To gather to do the big thing that you want to do, like just anything. Got to be something else that you would be able to do.
Well, like I was saying, I wanted to try and like research the local history to get more information that I can use to help inspire people. Would that is that not something I can do, or
It is. I'm just trying. I'm trying to figure it out in less broad terms as to like what that would constitute as a role. Because a simple investigation, I can give you some information about Halberd and Jet City, but like how that translates to you being able to use that to inspire people, I don't know.
Local history and legends and stuff like that. Basically
yeah,
like old stories
yeah.
that you would be like, oh, fucking Jim from such
This
and such.
local hero from like
Yeah.
local legend would have fought Flongo. You could too.
What do you want to set your difficulty as?
Let's do my 15.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation. Okay. I'll give you what I have, but like Jet City. Can you mute your mic, please? Jet City does not have a very lengthy history. It started out as a colony, like a transplant from another planet. That wasn't destroyed by Flongo, but was afflicted by a spreading disease. Anyone that was still healthy basically got on a ship that was like a Galactic Federation ship that came to rescue people, grabbed as many people as possible, and brought them to Halberd, which was a fairly primitive planet, didn't have a lot of intelligent life on it, and was quickly taken over by technology and turned into a more like future forward industrial planet. So there's no folk heroes, there's no, you know, like a lot of there's groups, but the thing that really shines on Halberd and in the system in general is like the mech fighting. While there are like space races and stuff like that, like you met the Red Rockets and know that they have like they're in their own like racing tournament. The racing tournaments are small compared to the mech tournaments. Those are the ones that turn out the people every year. It is more common. It is about as common to find people with mechs here as there are like people with guns. It's just commonplace that, especially if you have lived on Halberd for some time, you probably have even the most basic mech, not just for fighting, but for everyday tasks. Mechs replaced most machinery for farming. They're used for security. And that's something that even was found like on Great Axe in Ariatheon, which is the only place that really has technology on that planet. They have mechs as their guards, like automated mechs as their guards. So it is something that is big in the star system, but that's really the only thing of historical significance, is just the boom of technology quickly within this system.
In the mech fighting culture, are there any prominent figures or people, any underdogs that like have like a fan base that people like cheer for? anyone like that, like within the mech community specifically?
There's a couple of different teams that show up. They don't just come from this star system, they come from all over the place to compete. Han is like Han and his group are usually ones that show out every year. The Whitlocks are another group that usually have really great standing within the tournaments and have a lot of fans. The Red Rockets have a small mech fleet that they enter every year, but they're better with piloting ships and don't usually do very well in the tournaments. Squengies enters every year with like Squengies branded mechs. And everybody loves Squengies, so they usually have a pretty big fan base. There's no real one person that is revered over the other, but like the Whitlocks and Hans teams are usually the ones that you'll see most information on about, like the best standings, best fan turnout, but no individual is mentioned otherwise.
Okay, thank you.
Most of you are gathered together. It's just, I think, Wade and Oka who are off on their own. So at this point, would you gather back at the ship, or would you gather everybody together at Mobius's?
So my priority would be to get that bomb bot. So I'd be like, hey, everyone, let's go pay for this shit.
Yeah, how much do you need?
I look at my empty wallet. 50 grand?
I look at my wallet that has 40 grand from the casino. Well,
And then we had
here's a
28
good
grand
chunk
from
of
the
it.
ship, right?
All right, so you need you can take 10K from the ship.
And I will do my best to not get mugged with this money.
Yeah, we're all sticking together, so I don't think anybody's
Yeah.
gonna pickpocket you.
Imagine choosing to pickpocket Wade. Like, he's 6'10", and he's not really wearing anything. What pocket are you picking?
That's true.
No.
His butt pocket.
Yes, I was just gonna say his prison pocket.
So invasive.
Nature's pocket.
If you want to pick that pocket, you have to buy dinner first.
Right, so yeah, we should go buy that bomb and then hit up a local radio station, I guess, right?
Makes it sound like we're gonna bomb a radio station.
Just for playing too much country music.
You drop off the money and he says, okay, strongest bomb I can find. Where do you want it delivered?
I guess we're gonna need it on the Seneschal, mate, right?
Okay.
Yeah, bring
But
it
I'm
to the ship. I
looking at
guess.
everyone else, like, kind of not very confident about this.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, we should put it on our fastest ship, the smaller one, right?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, put it on the smallest one. I mean, we can sacrifice one of our ships if we have to. I'm not saying it'll come to that, but
Okay, yeah, I can get it. I can have it delivered and installed. I know you said you had limited time, so I'll try to get it as soon as possible, and make sure that it's available before you have to take off.
Thank you so much, mate. And if I see Splash, I'll let you know.
Sure.
Are we putting it on the Crow or the Zealot?
The idea of the Crow with a weapon of mass destruction cracks me up outside of character. I'm picturing like an old rusty VW Beetle with a giant fucking rocket launcher on the top.
That's basically what it would be, I think.
All right.
So are we going with the crow? The weapon of
Sure,
mass
let's do it.
destruction? Wait, are you sure? I know this ship means a lot to you.
I mean, I don't want to lose my ship, but also, if I'm gonna lose my ship, I'd like to say I lost my ship killing a fucking planet. Like that seems the kind of thing I would brag about. Like, yeah, I lost my ship, but it's because I was shoving a weapon of mass destruction right up Flongo's butthole, like it was a crocodile.
Damn straight.
That would be a pretty good story to tell.
I mean, like,
we'll get
I'm either gonna lose the crew like that, or it's just gonna like fall apart from atmospheric pressure one day. So, one or the other.
Wow. Why don't we take like a 5-ish minute break, and then we'll do your group roll.
Placement changed.
What?
In the call or whatever, the placement of myself changed.
Oh yeah, because people have the cameras off.
Yep.
I think it's because people with cameras are off, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was just mildly confusing at first.
Where did I go? I know this is on.
Why am I top right now? So cool watching my kitten like get full cat size, but it's also so sad because I wish he was still a kitten.
They grow up so quick.
Look at this little man. Huge.
I don't know
One of
about
my
little
old
man
roommates'
anymore, but
Full
One
grown
of my old
adult.
roommate's cats, full grown, was basically a kitten. I think it
Oh.
was. We think it was a smaller breed and runt of litter on top of that.
Oh shit.
hmm,
Interesting.
So full grown, like fully grown, head to butt.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, my kitten. I shouldn't call him a kitten anymore. Anyway, my male cat is 8 months old and he's already bigger than my 16-year-old cat. So he's still got like what 4 months of growing, I think, because they stop growing after like a year or some shit. But I wish he was still just a little baby.
I know the cat that I'm gonna get at some point here soon is gonna be a really big fucking cat.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
Bengal. Yeah.
Oh. Hell yeah. You got a
Bengals
picture
are
of it,
really
or?
fucking big. No. There's a breeder that's like expecting a litter next year.
Okay.
They try and space it out, but I just missed this one, so like they're gonna be doing it for like March of next year or something like that.
Yep.
So, or like
Yeah,
March of like 2017 or
2017.
2027. Holy shit. Yeah. Bro, I can't believe we're this far into the
No,
fucking years,
it's
honestly,
okay.
bro. It's the last like 10 years have gone by like a blur.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool though. Yeah, I think my cat has some like Maine Coon in him or something, but he's also got like the extra thumbs. He's gonna be a big boy.
Got the little mittens.
I just got these two, which have been trying to steal the show behind me.
I've been watching him the whole time.
So this one is Rowan. He is just absolutely lovely. And over there is Ash.
Yep.
Adorable.
And we have always joked that Ash is a barbarian and Rowan is a rogue. We
never-
had this little treat puzzle for them when they were kittens, and Rowan would like literally scoop out and hold in paw until 8, and Ash got so frustrated that he grabbed it with his teeth, flipped the entire thing over, not just take one of the cups out, but flip the whole thing over, dumping everything on the ground, and then ate it.
Did you get them as like kittens at the same time?
They are bio siblings, and we got them at 2.5, 3 months.
Oh, okay. So they were like, they've been
And
like
they-
raised together then.
They were rescues. Well, they're bio siblings, so they're
Yeah.
and they get along and fight like siblings.
Yep.
So sometimes they are the absolute cutest together, and sometimes they can't stand each other and are fighting with tooth and claw.
Yeah, that's the same with mine. They lay down and nap together sometimes, and then most of the time they're just dicks to each other. Mostly my older one is an asshole to the younger one, but
The closest to napping together that they ever get is what you just saw.
Yep.
They do not cuddle with each other. They will groom each other, but they do not cuddle with each other.
Yeah, that picture. I just sent a picture, but that's like the closest they get to each other is just laying down in the same general area.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep. Yeah, they're beautiful. I love them. The older one is the closer one. I've had her for 16 years. Her name is Kitty Poo because the first day we brought her home, I picked her up and she shit on me. So, yep, named her Kitty Poo after that.
Now, our former cat was Willow. Named multiple sources. The Buffy character, the movie character, and the tree.
Yep.
And then this one is Rowan, named after mostly the tree. And Ash was going to be Giles initially, but is Ash named after the tree and named after Ash Williams.
I like the tree representation. Cool.
One of their nicknames is the Tree Cat.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So you gather everybody back together. And the plan, as far as I'm hearing it so far, is to find a way to broadcast a planet-wide or system-wide message to get it out to as many people as possible. I'm not going to make this a downtime roll for you guys because you are doing it together as a group. But I do want you to have a better, I guess, strategy as far as what you all are doing to contribute to the plan.
Oka will be one of the people that are talking in the broadcast as a representative of Squengies.
I will assist with the coordination of signal and making sure it's broadcasting simultaneously to everywhere that it needs to at once.
Wade is gonna film a highlight reel of himself wrestling with mechs and just pointing out I'm only one asset on our side.
That is a great idea.
I love that. I love it for Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, so what was Oka doing? Oka was...
He's going to be a spokesperson on the broadcast. So I'll be like talking and whatnot.
Okay.
As
I was also
Squengies
thinking, as a
representative.
Squengies representative, you could help us bribe the people who actually are working at the radio station to let us do the broadcast by being like, yo, we'll give you some free Squengies burgers and maybe even like, I don't know if you have like Squengies merch or something you could throw their way.
I don't, but I could definitely try to sway them with some free Squengies.
Hell yeah. And that way they'll be more willing to let us do the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Loki's just gonna make good berries for everybody to give everybody a little boost of energy before they do what they're doing.
Loki. Good berries. Chaka is obviously going to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the broadcast opportunity to charm as many people onto our side as I can.
Chubbs.
I don't know. Chubbs will write a script. He'll get you set up. He'll give you like things to say, like key talking points and stuff like that.
MT is handling the extending the broadcast.
Chaka's gonna be doing the talking.
It looks like
So
it's Chaka and Oka.
I think I'm gonna do like the opening of it while also getting in good with like the broadcasters with some like free squengies or whatever. So I'll do the opening and let Chaka take the main broadcast, I guess. If that makes sense.
Wade.
Also, if you're gonna be, oh, sorry.
I'm filming promotional footage to go with the speeches to show how badass we are, with footage of me beating the shit out of mechs, and also eating squengies in midair while doing so.
Filming promotional footage. Okay. What were you gonna say, Ellie?
If Chubbs is writing a script, I'm gonna give him all of the information I found in my research to pull from for that script writing as well. So you can be like, yeah, like who was it that I wrote down? Like the Whitlocks and Han and his group. If you want to be like them, come join our team or whatever you're gonna write in the script.
Okay. Once again, I'm trying to figure out how to translate some of these things to roles for you guys.
Can we change the good berry thing for me? Just say I cook something for the crew, like use whatever they have around the radio station, just make a meal for everybody. Sorry.
Believe it.
I don't know if that would make it easier for a role for me or not.
Not really, because a radio station doesn't exactly have a big food storage.
That's fair. I'll just stick with what I had. Sorry, I was just thinking it might have made an easier role, but that makes sense. There's nothing at a radio station.
Loki's providing good berries, which I guess is gonna give. Loki, roll a cook's utensils. He's not bad. Choose one person to get advantage on their next roll. You're muted.
Sorry, Chaka Khan's the one that's using their magic to sort of enchant everybody, right?
To like enchant and like just like rally support and get everyone to join our cause, or as many people as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna give the advantage to Chaka Khan.
Advantage to Chaka.
Thank you.
Okay. With advantage. The next person in the order is... It's either going to be Wade or Oka. Wade is filming promotional footage. Oka is... Oka is... I'm not really counting your like intro. It's really like a one or the other kind of thing. But if you're trying to get in with the broadcasting station and you're making the offer of like free Squengies meals, I would let you use persuasion with advantage here.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be like the main thing then. It's 12 cut it.
It's not
if not,
great.
I can use my inspo. Yeah, I'll use the inspo.
You want to be the as best as possible with these rolls.
All right. That's it.
I'll give my inspiration to him. I'll give my inspiration to Oka.
Still not great.
It's...
I have the grand charm of fate. Is that the one that applies here? So I'm just trying to quickly read. When another creature that you see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll. But I'll do it as a bonus, obviously.
Yeah.
So I roll a d10.
Yep.
Also not great, but better than not that.
With the +3 on any of these rolls, so his primary job is to convince the people in the radio station to let you use the radio station to broadcast, with the promise of Squengies, and with an ambition to save the planet. But
am I able to give him guidance as well?
Yeah, give me your guidance roll. Give me the D4 roll.
Do I do that or does he? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say that's just enough. You're able to, they're wary, but also they're like, you know what, like this place is probably going to be destroyed soon anyway, so who cares. And they will let you into the broadcasting center to actually be able to put a broadcast out. Wade, go ahead and give me, I don't know, performance check.
I do acrobatics. I'm flipping around and shit.
You're filming a promotional video.
Yeah, it's a promotional video of me fighting a mech.
No, I still want a performance.
Only way I can. Oh yeah, I get that 3.
Jesus. Okay. Everyone remembers that. Who's left? We got Chaka, Chubbs, and MT. Chubbs, you are writing a script of talking points for Chaka, which I'm gonna ask you to like actually send her some talking points.
Okay.
What I want you to roll here you're not being deceitful. but you're trying to... I think I just want raw intelligence here.
Raw intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
With the information that Chaka provided me, advantage?
I'd give you advantage here.
Ability check. Double eights.
Okay.
You know, I'll use my inspiration. This one seems like an important one. We'll roll one more.
Okay.
We went down. Okay.
Would you not have gotten Would you not have gotten advantage on your inspiration roll too?
I think it's just one additional dice, right?
I'd let you reroll it with advantage. Give me one more. Hope that you hit over a 10.
Oh my god.
I hit a 10.
Jeez Louise.
I give him
Oh, no,
my
it's a six,
advantage
it's a six.
if allowed.
The inspiration?
Inspiration.
MT is giving you his inspiration here.
Roll again with advantage.
Oh,
Advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah, we got it. We're gonna roll one dice at a time.
There we go.
Hey!
18.
Okay, that's good. Your roll needed to be high because it needs to counteract Wade's really low roll. And if it had
Rolls to get above a 10.
yeah. Jesus. MT, give me your computers check. Also with advantage.
Yes, sir.
Is that a natty 20? Yeah, 31.
Natty 20.
32 plus 5, 32. You have the easiest task out of anyone because you just need to use an existing broadcast and extend its range, which you don't have a huge problem with.
Not only do I do that, I also take over other channels, apparently.
Yeah. I think with that role, you kind of like leave something behind in this network as well. Like you're just kind of like planting seeds that you can use later if needed. Finally, Chaka, I'm gonna need you to give a pretty rousing speech. I want to know like what you're saying over this broadcast. The role itself is going to be a persuasion check with advantage +2.
Is that okay?
That's pretty good.
With the +2,
He
that's
said
a
you wanted
31.
Yeah, you gotta give me the speech.
Okay. People of Halberd, I know you have not been here long, but you have fought to get where you are. You and your ancestors have fought through hardships, have escaped unimaginably difficult circumstances to come to this planet and fight. With your mechs, you fight with pride. We can't just abandon that pride and that sense of fight now that Flongo is upon us. A group of friends and I, we are working together to take down Flongo once and for all, but we can't do it alone. We've got a good base, but we could use as many of you as possible. The Whitlocks, Red Rockets, Han and his group, even the Squanky's mechs. We need all of you. Also, you'll get free squankies if you participate. Meeting tonight at the place that we're meeting at. I forgot to write down where we were going.
Oka
At the
busted. He's like,
racetrack.
one free meal for everybody, and we're meeting at the Red Rocket Base. As
Exactly.
like a closing remark.
We'll see you there.
So, to be clear, you give your rousing speech. You give a location. You have mentioned the Whitlocks specifically, as well as Squangies. Oka is offering free Squangies that he did not get sanctioned with head office. Just want to make sure I got that right.
Yep.
We're gonna, as soon as he says that, Chaka is going to like do the whole like, you know how like on pharmaceutical commercials there's that voice talking really fast at the end that's being like, you might have to call your doctor if blah 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 happens and like limitations apply. I'm gonna quickly as that throw in like a limitations apply while supplies last, like disclaimer.
Oka is willing to stake his job position on the free Squengies thing.
I think
We all know how important you like that job.
We'll see how much of a gamble that is next week. As you put out this broadcast, using the very direct information that you have obtained, and invoking some very powerful names and making some very big promises. That's where we'll end session for tonight. When we pick up, we'll get into your third and fourth downtime rolls, and we'll see what impact is made from your broadcast. As always, thank you to everybody who tuned in. We do love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night. Another 5 points on your points cards.
Thank you.